Hello mes demoiselles, welcome to a brand new video here on my channel. My name is Tricia and I'm a content creator. Now, if this is the first time you're here, make sure you click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything new that I publish every week. Today I thought it will be fun to talk about privacy and how to lead a private life without feeling like you're holding back or being inauthentic. We live in the digital age where it is almost impossible to keep our personal life private. We feel the need to post about everything happening in our lives on social media. But I would like to tell you that a private life is a happy life. Nothing good will ever come out of everyone knowing your business. I cannot stress that enough. Just because it is not posted on social media does not mean that it's not happening. Start aspiring to live the life that you waste so much time uploading, flattering, and trying to portray on social media. You don't need to give everyone the privilege of knowing every little detail about you. Your power lies in retaining an element of mystery. When you have a lack of self-esteem, boundaries, and give too much of yourself away, you will allow others to feel like they can define you, and once they do, it is hard to feel like you can ever deviate from that definition. Don't be one of those people that share everything with anyone who's willing to listen. Exposing details about your personal life gives everyone a front row seat to show and invite their opinions. You have no business sharing your family drama, your future goals, your good deeds, who you are dating, your financial situation, or any other personal details, you name it. There are tremendous benefits to keeping your life private. By being cautious of what you will share and not, you are doing your mental health a huge favor because you are not waiting for validation from others and you do not owe them any explanation for any of your choices and their outcomes. You are free to be your true authentic self. You do not need to be fake to seem like you're just as happy or successful as everyone else seems to be on social media. Keeping your life private guarantees you your safety. Another good reason to keep your life private is that it gives you a chance to focus on what matters most to you. This can be your spouse, children, personal development, business goals, and the list can go on. Now you might be wondering, how do I achieve that? Well, here's some simple tips you can start with that will help you reclaim your life. Tip number 1 is to not overshare. You don't have to post every pretty picture you take on Instagram the same day. Your point of view over everything does not need to be tweeted. Try as much as possible to keep a little secret for yourself. Be the only one who's aware of some certain fact and pull them away from the crowd. Not everything you see, hear, or feel needs to be shared or published. Leave room for people to want to get to know you. People don't care. Most of them are just listening to then use that against you. You do not need to give every single detail about your business. Your beliefs and political opinions should be kept private unless you're asked to share to advance a discussion or a cause. When you overshare, you expose your weaknesses, and people can use this to manipulate you. Have you heard of the idiom, loose lips sink ships? Well, it's to say that if you speak indiscreetly about confidential or sensitive information, someone might be listening who could use it against you. So be very careful. Tip number 2 is to unplug. Don't make your phone your world. Do other great things which is beneficial to your life. When you do this, you can easily get your mind away from sharing any personal information. By getting a little busy away from the media, it can easily help keep your own information safe from the crowd. It is encouraged to use social media platforms to promote your business, your brand, to network, but not to advertise your personal life or personal information. Tip number 3 is to set boundaries. Decide what not to talk about. Living a private life does not mean you should push people away, never open up about your feelings, or be isolated. It involves choosing carefully what details of your personal life you're comfortable sharing and whom you decide to share them with. You need to find a balance. Make a list of things you're not willing to disclose, but don't publicize your list. Keep it as a mental reminder to yourself so you can excuse yourself from conversation you would rather avoid. If you are asked how much are you making, who are you dating, what are your goals, or any other personal questions, it is okay to not answer and politely let the person know that you're not willing to disclose that piece of information. You do not need to answer just for the sake of staying relevant or to impress. Only share information that won't affect your personal life. Tip number 4 is to be selective of people you surround yourself with. It is better to share and connect with few people who truly care than to do the same with a big audience that doesn't. Life is too short and you want to spend it with people who bring out the best of you. So why not cut off friends whose energy bring yours down? And limit your social circle to a small but solid, positive and supportive group of people. Decide to choose quality over quantity. Let go of drama, toxicity, negative and noisy people. Choose love, happiness, and great energy instead. Then watch what happens. Tip number 5 is to polish your listening skills. Yes, be a good listener. Let people speak. Silence is indeed golden. It is a tool that adds power, elegance, and class to your presence and whatever you say. The more someone talks, the more you learn about their thoughts and their ideas. The more we talk, the more information we give away. Listening lets us learn more about a situation, gather information, but talking has the opposite effect. You give more information away. Therefore, invest your time into thinking and analyzing things before you say them, rather than just talking to please people and show people that you can articulate yourself. Speaking less reduces your chances of saying things that you will then regret. The less you speak, the more time you have to think and process what you're willing to share and add to the conversation. All to say that you should listen more than you speak. Focus on acquiring information rather than sharing it, because you gain a little less by talking and more from listening. Proverbs 10:19 says, "When words are many, sin is unavoidable, but he who restrains his lips is wise." Tip number 6 is to start journaling. If you cannot resist the urge to constantly share your personal life, then you can consider start journaling. This way you are exteriorizing your thoughts, emotions, and your little secrets without them being available to the public. Also, keeping a journal is a wonderful activity for your personal growth. It forces you to reflect on your life regularly. And it can serve as a great way to record your life and see how you've grown over the years. Tip number 7 is to learn to say no and when to say no. Learning to say no to people is one of the best things you can do for yourself. People tend to avoid saying no because they want to be liked and feel validated. But as a matter of fact, people will like you better and respect you more if you say no when it is appropriate. If you're asked to share something you do not feel comfortable sharing, it's okay to say no politely. Learning to say no is like learning anything. It seems really scary at first, but it's so rewarding when you get the hang of it. Saying no is all about gaining respect. Gain respect for yourself by saying no when it is necessary. Gain the respect of others by saying no in a polite way. That is a very simple and effective formula. Tip number 8 is to not ask people personal questions. Don't ask people personal questions yourself you're not willing to answer. Because when they say, "What about you?" they expect you to share as well, given that they have answered your question. That is why it's not good to be in people's business, because it is just so awkward, uncomfortable, and unladylike. Do not do to others what you don't want to be done to you. If you hate being asked personal questions, then avoid doing it to others. Tip number 9 is to stop gossiping. Gossip is defined as idle talk, especially about the personal or private affairs of others. It is usually a waste of our time and gets us involved in drama. However, a private life is a happy life because it diminishes drama by avoiding being exposed to gossip. A lot of times people talk to you just to talk about you behind your back, and that's how everyone gets to know about your business and have a say in your life. Gossipers are nosy, and want to know about everyone's businesses, including yours. I would like to conclude by saying that although some people may be offended when they realize you're unwilling to open up and want to keep your personal life private, it's okay. Your life is your business, and only you shall decide how much of yourself you're willing to share with others. Remember, being private protects you and your loved ones from unwanted opinions and any unnecessary drama that would arise if you were to make your personal life everyone's business. And that marks the end of our video for today. I would like to hear from you on what techniques you have been using to stay private. Kindly put it in the comment below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you for watching and see you soon. À bientôt, mesdemoiselles!